This is the first of 3 games today. ITSL Saito tournament over the next 6 hours or so. So we're playing elviajedro, if my pronunciation is not terrible. Let's go in and say hello. Wow, what an opening hand. Well, we can open Marshall Plan, for sure. In fact, that's really the only headline to do. Ooh, interesting. They've opened 3-4 with... And we'll go Italy and Iran. We've got socialist government, so we could put another 1 in Iran. Does that feel sassy? But we've got 2 4-up cards to counter coup with, so let's go basic. That is a Marshall setup. Right, so Marshall and I was also given nuclear and NATO and East European unrest and independent Reds. So yeah, following this game, that's really unfortunate for them. Straight in with Europe Dom. Yeah. Going for the big duck and cover coup on Iran. Oh man. Oh, this is rough. So do we want to coup Iraq or give them Milops and spread around? I think I like, because they've given us the 2 VP for duck and cover. So what else have got? Blockade SOC govern Romanian. So if I blockade away socialist governments, I am giving them Romanian abdication. But then I guess I can independent Reds if I wanted to. Right. I'm going to jam up Iran, go into Malaysia for Asia, and I'm gonna pop 1 because I'm quite ops rich. I'm gonna pop 1 in Costa Rica, I think. Yeah. Do I like that? Or do I put 4 in Iran and really make them want it? The coup feels very weak for me. And it might allow them to drop Middle East for nothing. So let's be risk averse. Let's be risk averse and put all 3 in Iran and 1 up to Malaysia. Like, ooh. I mean, that could be poor, but I mean, I mean, I'm starting from a nice high base. Like, if they now decline the coup, we can take Pakistan and Thailand and then threaten to take another coup anyway. So where's this going? Afghanistan? No, they just want presence. Okay. So now we can go to Thailand. And because I can't think of where else I'm going to go, I'm going to go to Thailand with independent Reds. Korean War's been played for ops, so I could be really cheeky and take take South Korea. I need to see Japan and possibly even take Taiwan to be super comfortable about. So they do go for one more coup, which is sensible. Denies Milops. Right, so next up, we'll take Lebanon and we'll push into Egypt. And then after that, Libya and Pakistan with nuclear test ban. For someone who's not taken a coup this turn, we're covering our bases. Do also need to go into Angola ahead of Decol, and that means putting at least 2 more in Thailand. But they had NASA. Okay, so we will go 2 Libya, 1 Thailand, 1 Angola. And now we'll blockade socialist governments into Pakistan and then use Romanian to take Pakistan. Unless they get into Afghanistan here first. They do think of that. Well done, them. So De Gaulle and Nasser have gone. Now I'm left with Romanian abdication, which I'll play AR6. Okay. Middle East scoring dropping for 0 and being able to take Pakistan because of the scoring card is great tempo for us. We're very lucky. Did we get everything? Special relationship is the other card that I missed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 15 because I used blockade. Yep. So, let's have a think about this. We've got Indo-Pakistani war. We've got decol. Vietnam revolts does not change domination. So only D-Style into Asia, which then means they're not using D-Style somewhere else, changes Asia. So we can drop it in the headline for domination. I think I like that. I think I like it a lot. Arab Israel Olympic decol. So looking to hold decol through the turn here. Budget plan, OG, US Japan. 2567, Arab Israel, Indo-Pakistani war. No, got that. Olympic Games. Yeah. All right. So what's likely? Cambridge 5, Fidel, Vietnam, D-Style, Suez, or yeah, those are the likely ones. So only D-Style's really bad for us. Let's go Asia scoring. Yeah, Vietnam Revolts does not swing it, and the China card doesn't break Thailand. So that's very nice for us. And if they look to get a coup in, we will overprotect Pakistan, take Laos, etc. as soon as we can. Lucky they didn't go for Angola there. So we'll take them out of Austria. Why not? So let us think. So D-Style is still a major threat. So let's use US Japan, overprotect Pakistan, take Laos because it's the only place Vietnam revolts has adjacency, take Zaire and pop 1 in Mexico. If they do something tempo neutral, we'll try and space Arab-Israeli war because then we get 1 more Milop than they get, which is good for VP because we'll event Indo-Pakistani war, and we can try and get off to space before them as well. and that would obviously be quite good. But we're making great inroads here. This is a very good start to the game. It was, obviously an error headlining Europe scoring into Marshall Plan, which is unfortunate, but they've done well, dropping Middle East for 0. Their opening coup was unlucky, so, they've had a few things work against them. And presumably they just couldn't do anything about Asia there either, so, that's life, right? But I'd love to be able to sneak that 2VP space. They go Formosa. They're going to flip Lao. Yeah. So they're looking to get into India. And as we have Indo-Pakistani war, we can get there first. So let's go with space. Brilliant. Well done, NASA. So if they move on Burma, we take India. If they event Fidel, and we know they've got CIA turn 3, we could hold... Well, I want to hold decol through the turn. I'm thinking about being fancy and holding 5-year plan through the turn, which is silly. So we'll definitely take India. If they don't take Burma immediately, which they might not now that I've taken India, if they try and jam India, we definitely have an Indo-Pakistani war on it, of course. But if they take Burma, Indo-Pakistani war is now 1 in 3 rather than a 50-50, which is a shame. Cambridge 5. Yeah, that's regrettable. And South Korea. 1, 2, 3, and we can get Japan. I think we're okay. So, I mean, we need it for the Milops, don't we? But we want to do it later on, I guess. So what we'll do is we will overprotect France against Suez. And we'll prop up the UK. So reason being, Suez is unknown, and they could do it in the headline to reduce France and the UK and deny domination. It's probably over egging it on my part, but I've got some leeway, don't I? Basically, fundamentally, I have leeway. So options for AR6 are tap Iraq to get domination in the Middle East, which then, if we get Middle East scoring in the headline, we can play. Ooh, triggering NORAD. Rough times. Okay, going with the jam. That's good. That's very good. But we will go Germany and fill up Canada. Now NORAD's in effect. Well, that feels like an alright turn simply because they evented Vietnam revolts and then, didn't jam Thailand or do anything profound with it. So as long as they don't do anything completely mad here, we event Indo-Pakistani war. Ooh, D-style for influence. That's an owie. Oh, you never like to see it. That's rough. That's rough. Really, really, really need to use that card for the event. Youch. And, they didn't actually take a battleground. It's alright. So we event Indo-Pakistani war to get our Milops. A 5 or a 6 would be lovely. Nope, but we get the Milops. That's another VP. And we get Asia scoring. So if we can dominate Asia, the game's probably over. And we were redealt D-style. Holy smoke. So they got Purge, which is pretty good. And captured Nazi and UN intervention. We got Fidel and Comecon. They got Suez and Warsaw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So inventing Japan doesn't get domination, but if we take Malaysia and Philippines, it will. But even then, it's only 5 VP. So we're not going to get to the end of the game this turn. Five-year plan, Comic-Con, D-Style, US, Japan, D-Style. See, we have the option of CIA, but we know most of their hand. So do we, do we 5-year plan? And we probably need the ops if we're going to get purged. Because we're going to need the ops if we get purged, and we're hoping not to make it to turn 7, I guess CIA created is better. Especially as we have the access cards. So yeah, let's do that. Purge. Oh, very nice. In which case, we may see if they put one in Thailand or Pakistan. We may still give them the coup, because we then get NORAD as well. Formosa is in effect. So actually it's 6 VP if we take Taiwan and Japan. Okay, so yeah, we'll pop the other one. Cambridge 5, they got NATO and Independent Reds back in the reshuffle. Cambridge 5 is gone, so they should have 7 cards. Purge, Suez, Warsaw, yeah, we know there's NATO and Independent Reds. Fine. So we will absolutely pop one in Thailand. So we want to take Taiwan before Japan because we can event Japan if we need to. Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, and try and GG it, right? That's what we're looking to do. If they China card jam India, we use US Japan to retake it. And then we might just have to use clean ops to take Japan and Taiwan. Yeah, they're going for it. But if they just take Korea, which we weren't threatening anyway, they're no better off. So, we will start by overprotecting Taiwan. Sorry, overprotecting India and putting 2 in Taiwan. Next up is Taiwan, Malaysia, Indonesia, then US, Japan, and then hopefully game over. But if not, we've still got a nice high scoring rate. And we've denied them access cards, so we can hopefully try and accelerate to the game end. But now our battlegrounds are safe in Asia. Yeah, because if they event capture Nazi before we drop the scoring card, we'll only get to 19 VP, and there's still the question bill ops. I mean, the Europe and Middle East thing is a complete waste of time. You know that we've got Asia scoring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we overprotect Indonesia here. Yeah, because we don't want to flip. And if they take Malaysia, we take the Philippines and Japan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. But then they only need to tap somewhere to deny Asia domination. So it's going to be tough to get Asia domination here. But on the other hand, we are going to be stopping them doing stuff. If he's Warsaw and NATO. They've still got plenty of operations points left. So is the right line flipping Lao? All right. I mean, they're doing their bit to talk out the Middle East, so well done them. They're looking to extend the game. All right. It's bold, but I'm going to take the coup. I'm going to give them Fidel, but take Egypt. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Do I want that? Where do I want my I think yeah, let's go Lao. Okay, so we get Romania. We're on our 4. Right, if we do that, no, we're not going to do that yet. I'm going to space decod to see if I can space D-style. We may have to content ourselves with merely 2 VP in Asia. Because we know their entire hand, we know they can't Suez is gone yet. Yeah. That we know they are not trapped on AR6. Capture Nazi as well. I mean, come on, mate. Alright, so let's have a quick think. They've got Purge, they've got China, and they've got UN intervention. If we do this, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but it only takes 1 op. If we do 1, no. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But again, it only well, it takes 2 ops then to. So they now have to use Purge or the China card. Yeah? To make it 7-7. If we do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, they need to use Purge of the China card, but we leave Japan open. In which case they can just take. And we've got 4 battlegrounds to 3 with Taiwan. Japan's worth an extra VP. So let's do that. So they now have to use Purge or the China card. UN Intervention can't help them. They should hold the China card, but they'll probably be thinking about holding Purge. This will now, well, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 2. Yeah, 3 VP. Unless they break a battleground, which they should do, they shouldn't. They shouldn't like do something silly. They should go for a battleground, and that will get us to 18 VP with Millops. Knocking on the door. Right, they got Purge away, so that's good for us in a way. And now we can drop Asia scoring, and they do break a battleground, which is very clever. But we're 2 VP from victory. So if we bear trap them, Southeast Asia scoring doesn't do it. I think grain sales is just better, right? And Asia's been scored, so we don't need to worry about Pakistan especially. We don't get our NORAD coup. So maybe actually there's an advantage here. If we bear trap, we can coup and steal a card, and hopefully we flip one battleground. What happens? 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. So that'd do it. Let's bear trap them. Okay. That's unfortunate. Because we don't really want to give them D-style. Well done, them. A bold missile envy pays off. To space. And VOA, and they're out. So we get the coup. I've got to use missile envy, of course. We'll take Egypt and hope they don't have Central America scoring. Well done, them. D-style, Portuguese Empire. John Paul. South African unrest. Is that 7 cards? Yeah. And they've used VOA, missile envy. Yep. Cool. So we don't have a 3-op card to flip or a 4-op card. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we are holding lone gunman, so grain sales we should just do, right? Steal a card of theirs. We will space it. Very good. If they can't get Millops, we now win the game. So in order of importance, John Paul to take Mexico and Panama, Southeast Asia for 0. Oh, well done, well done, well done. Oof. Let's drop Southeast Asia for 0. That's very well played by them. I probably should have done something about that first. That's on me. And I need to think about the rest of this turn, actually. 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to repair Portuguese Empire and South African unrest, which means jamming a ton of ops into Angola. Yep. Okay. So jam Angola ahead of Portuguese Empire, which can take uh, South Africa, ahead of South African unrest, which can hopefully repair both. Whew. We've got the China card. It's still looking okay. The Central America thing was definitely a whoopsie on my part. Could have fixed that sooner. Leveling up the Middle East is a must for them. So we want to take South Africa. And if they drop Middle East to 0, well done them. And we will space and hopefully get to headline peak and try and wrap this up in mid-war. Arsenal still can save us with lone gunmen, so don't need to worry too much about hand shortening just yet. Oh, another VP for us. That's tricksy. What is the word on the street? So we will use South African unrest, and we're not going to wait to see what they do with it. We'll just pop both in Angola to stop the Angola flip or leveling. And if they put both in South Africa, so be it. I expect they'll take Algeria or something here to finish, having moved on France. Oh, ouch. Using that for ops is harsh. So we can break Algeria, take Nigeria, overprotect Zaire. Yeah, oof. Have they spaced this turn already? Anyway, we spaced D-Style. We're up to 19 VP and we are headline peaking. Yeah. Lots of ways we can finish this. We've got Brush War. ABM Treaty can't flip all of them, right? So let's think out loud. South America scores 0. Europe and the Middle East score in our favour. We've got the China card. So U2 incident wouldn't be enough. OPEC scores 2. And then we score 3 with Africa. So OPEC doesn't win. U2 doesn't win. We will bury you doesn't win. A successful war doesn't win. ABM treaty doesn't win because they'll only flip one battleground. Blockade, Arab Israeli war now, Korean war, no de Gaulle, Socialist government, IND, Liberty, Willie. Willie's only one VP. Oh, and he's peaking. So that's the game. I forgot I was headline peaking. All right, I'm going to drop Africa scoring and put this one to bed. So later today, I am playing Ulf in ITSL. And we then have David Lancashire in the Saito tournament, third place playoff. So a day full of activity. But for now, thank you for watching. I will see you again very soon. Comment away. Obviously, comments for the other player is good too if they come and find the video. So, but yeah, thanks for watching for now, and I will see you again in the next few hours. Goodbye for now.